Welcome to Reynolds Razorback Stadium, home of the Arkansas Razorbacks. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Arkansas Razorbacks. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Ball.
Welcome to another episode of As Arkansas Sparks. Let's see if we can bounce back from that.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away to
King
start
Bang
us
we
off.
got from South Carolina last week.
Coming out with it, it's Patterson. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Wildcats offense will have the first crack at it in this one. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lane.
There we go.
Pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Oh, I can sped up into the okay. Defense had a good first play. Let's see what the offense can do.
Our first look at them today. And David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him, but Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a
4 yards in the first play. That's not bad.
Good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
The Razorbacks will have it 1st and 10. After run, now throw.
Yeah, you gotta get out your hand.
And he'll be knocked down at the
Take a
40.
sack.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man.
Yeah, I didn't take a hit.
Bounds at the 12. Another productive play on this drive.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The gift to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Buys a little time with his feet. He's got him still on his feet.
Good block by the receiver.
Take it to the end zone.
Right to the left. Execute it.
And the Hogs have put up their first touchdown of the game, and whooping.
Whooping, going nuts in the stands. Great fan base. They get excited. And you get out to the lead early, putting that score on the board, they are going nuts.
He'll bring it out. It's Gilmore. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field.
All right, defense, let's see what we
They
can do.
went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On the ground, it's McGowan.
Oh, get ready to get off that block.
As he gets to the 14.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quick spin on the line.
Good job getting over there.
Good surge up front, giving 4 out to the 18. The Wildcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Somebody get to him.
Great protection, and down the middle it goes.
Can I give that up?
The ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but
Got
last
lucky
week was
there.
a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense.
I bet this is going to be a good play with what I see lined up, but let's make the best of it.
7-0 lead. They'll knock him down.
They don't never block that guy.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've
block
got to
it.
have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
You had it.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Ooh, I should have threw that. I forced that. Should have stood away. Punt it.
Some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Gets away from
Gotta make that hit the backfield.
He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he's brought down after a nice game.
They're getting steam.
Now inside the
Gotta stop this
20,
crap.
1st and 10
Quick.
from the 18. Using his feet. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team.
Here we go.
I love the play call.
Oh,
keep running the
come on.
football
Who
and
was that?
stay physical.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Touchdown! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the second one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They'll go up top on 2nd and short. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. And the Razorbacks come to the line, needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here.
Here we go, ball forward.
Knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Get it out on the screen. Fights off the defender.
There we go.
Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup.
I didn't know he was going to try to...
find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
The Razorbacks line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll throw it.
Oh, he caught that. Come on.
Tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls away.
And the Razorbacks will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They even things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not fit.
Breaks into the open. Makes it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team. You got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy as that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Draws are such a smart way to take advantage of fast defensive linemen. They want to get upfield and get after the quarterback. It keeps them honest. Makes them realize they got to play the run, too. Great play call.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Dances away to buy time. Unloads to the right.
God, you got to get that up in the air, and then
Picked up a few extra on that.
got to get it up in the air.
What a play by this defense to get the football.
That was flat.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll get him
that's a touchdown, actually.
short of the end
I don't know
zone,
why that's
but
short.
they're in business here with a first down. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense.
Terrible QB plays killing him.
Try to march their way in. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Got it back on second and goal. Just hammering it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
All right,
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Really quick.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. He wants to change this route. Now they'll run it on the toss. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on second down. Second and 10, really
next
hard.
level and get you
Third
what I
and
need
10,
to get.
really
We got
hard.
this.
Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
Can't get the backside.
It
Can't give up the
continues to be
backside.
a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Right on the money. Is he close to that first down? Maybe just a couple of inches short. And the Razorbacks send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
This is already looking bad.
Feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well.
Back to pass. Finds his tight end.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Here's the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Kentucky sends out the punting unit.
Right offense.
3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Let's do something.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O.
About to get a passing game going sometime.
Gets the back moving. The toss sweep to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Anthony. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
QB, excellent location on that throw. Out route against man coverage, you cannot miss. If you throw that behind, that might be a pick 6. So nice job by the quarterback with his accuracy.
He's got his man.
Thank you.
Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Pulls it in, it's Brown. Touchdown!
Ooh, there you go, Brown.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it out. It's Gilmore. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Motion from the wideout. To the ground with the back. Turning it on.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Put yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive.
I did not expect so. They can do anything.
On first down from their own 22. They'll move the wide receiver. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. And the Wildcats come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
Defense.
And the
Wait, go there
defense
quick.
holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's McGowan.
Oh, because everybody went out.
Rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing the running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there getting that first.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
You got to be able to
I don't know about that one.
It's one thing to blitz, just to blitz, but you got to find a way, slip through those cracks. Nice job by the defense. The QB had no clue. He was hanging in there, trying to be tough. Got hit as he threw the football.
I didn't know he got back in the game.
4th down, baby.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some
I got to be more
time here late in the
cautious
half.
of who's in the game.
Toss sweep to the left. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive
He
play
would have
in
been
the
gone.
running game as he's got the first down.
They get a huge gain on that toss play, and this running back, when he's got the ball in space, watch out. You see when he's out in the perimeter of the field, he's able to pick his spots. He can make people miss. He's got a bevy.
There he goes. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking for a gap. It's Voorhees.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The offense changing the play.
I don't like it. Because I don't think the blocks
They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
I don't think the
Trying
Bucs
to
would
make
have
up
got where
for
they
some of
need
that
to be.
lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Looking to buy time. He's got him. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. And the Razorbacks
Score,
snap
get
it
a
on
stop,
first and
go in a
10.
half of the lead, and get the ball to begin the second half.
Leaves it with the back.
Oh,
How about that play by the Giant,
That's
that
all.
mountain of a man on the defensive front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually,
Let's
is he
get
counting?
three,
I think he's
get
counting
points
to
out of
make
this.
sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Hand off from the gun. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Washington. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. When you've already seen your quarterback go down 3 times, you might as well try holding, and they didn't get away with it. He's looking to throw. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
Here comes the offense on second down. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Oh, he's got some space. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
And I know it's not a first down, but I still like the way they ran the football here. Just try to make the next third down manageable. Try to get it where it's not as predictable. I think the offense did a really good job being smart there.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. At the 30. Man down on the play as
Good
the
job.
officials take a break to let him be
And we took
checked
somebody out. So double. He's hurt and they got him in the game. So let's get you out.
Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick completion on the out route. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13.
Nice throw, nice catch, great completion on that out route.
I didn't go out.
Sometimes
Good.
those
That clock should be
quarterbacks,
going.
if they see that early, they can make that jump and get that pick six. So those are dangerous routes to throw, but it worked for them.
Tried to climb.
11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. There's the pressure. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Oh,
We hooked it.
Good. And the margin
Enough points on the field.
7 after the miss. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger. We might have already knocked them out already, Coleman.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that is at a premium as this game goes on.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in.
And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss.
I tell you what, you got to love the way this defense attacks downhill. I mean, they see QB run, they pull the trigger. They're not waiting. There's not a lot of guys standing around watching, playing so fast, stringing that thing out, nowhere to go with the football. He can't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Ground with the counter. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They try to pop a run on the draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start. And I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring
keep having people get hurt.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the 3rd quarter and get a stop on 3rd,
they get a block in the
back,
back,
really help their confidence.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Receiver on the move, gets the touch pass.
Get him on the
Not
ground.
much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion. So
Oh, you knocked each other out the play.
That's
Come on,
right. Offenses
teammates.
love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of the spot.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. On target to the left.
All right.
They get him stopped
That
and out
was
of bounds
piss
at
poor
the
coverage.
45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to
Because we
mount
had
a
him.
threat. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Caught near the sticks. It's Rodriguez. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Wildcats are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Makes a man miss.
Wow.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Kentucky. Extra point here will tie the game. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Looking for space, it's Beebe. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Making side adjustments here. Wide receiver going in motion. Second down, he'll throw it. Quick strike complete.
I thought I was going to be able to.
Still a good game.
I was going to be able to cut it up.
Razorbacks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. And I don't think he got it. The defense stands tall on third and inches. They bring the snap to the up man. It's a fake. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down.
And when they bring on the punt unit, a lot of times I change my personnel and I bring on a different unit, and I think it worked to their advantage. 4th and inches, you don't think they're going to run a fake. They run a fake, execute it great. Nice job by this punt.
He's going for it all. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
That was on me throwing it like that, but damn.
Didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity.
So it got to be a little bit better.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Power football with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
Thank you for the bump, because he was about to catch it.
Right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Kentucky will be forced to punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here.
I don't know what I was looking at. I thought I had a block.
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. The throw. Got a man. It's Anthony. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. They'll give it to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to...
Breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. On the run, it's Beebe. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense
combo block
is
if you
having
can't get
none
the
of it.
damn
It's been that way all day. Got stuffed
original
on
block,
first down.
guys.
It's 2nd and 10. can run, but they're going to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Beebe. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Second and goal for this offense. The run up the middle, trying to find its way to the goal line. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. A field goal here would put them on top, but a touchdown's what you want in a game like this. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Makes the grab. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was. But now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Sure, they could take the lead with a short field goal here, but this close to the end zone, you want to try to score a touchdown. That's what they'll do on 4th. He wants it all. Touchdown, Arkansas! And with that, we'll jump on top here in the second half.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page, coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one.
No magic.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's McGowan. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. The Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2-, 3-, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains.
There we go.
Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
Oh, come on.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that
Boo on
completion,
y'all.
not the way they had it drawn up. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Washington. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
Yeah.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he
I got that money.
it.
Money.
Kentucky sends
Yeah.
out the punting unit. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Quarterback may change this route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as
Block
a
on the
coaching
edge.
staff where you really
So like an X
challenge
score.
your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
And
tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of pain.
Give me the first.
Gets it to the
46-yard
line. First down for this offense. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
Way back there.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Anthony. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown!
I got that money. Yeah.
They push that lead out. A really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Feel more comfortable with 2-score lead.
Who
in the heck? Damn, I just put you in the cover the other guy.
Very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Jeez. Louise.
And it'll be a touchdown.
Beckham's getting
Ball
hurt.
will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying
He
to
did
do
not slide before
and
that.
attack them.
That should have been a
This is
hit.
a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They are going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too. And that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Lord, I'm about to run out of players.
39 after getting 10 on that one.
And these are these moments.
Goodness. What is this? Okay, let's go back, because,
when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together.
Right.
Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Turning it on. Made a defender miss. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
That's weird, but okay.
This offense is like running a perfection
Got a lot of
drill
backups
in
in, so.
practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Rides the back on the option to give. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to
Yeah, we're playing
the 32.
next man up football.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Steps away. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move
Hey, let
the
him work clock.
sticks with his feet. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking for a crease. It's McGowan. Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Use the play fake, now to throw. Touchdown, Kentucky! Fit it in the window for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it certainly wasn't part of the plan to leave him that wide open.
Well, I don't think they know what their defensive coverage was either. How do you leave that big guy open?
Run as much clock as we can and get a score.
The quarterback loves the big tight ends in this area. Really poor job by the defense.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Wilson. There he goes. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the 1st down. A few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Clock more.
Smart move to keep it on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got a man. It's Brown. They'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Razorbacks are rolling down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small.
The block right at the
so
1st.
that didn't have a chance to be complete.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Got the first down and more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
We got the money.
2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. Down to the 18-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one.
All right, defense, if they score, it's a wrap. It's over. So we got to find a way. I know the clock's our enemy, but we got to find a way to get a stop, put ourselves in a position we can get the ball with some clock and try to go down and make something happen offensively.
1st and goal as they can just take their time and try to put this one out of reach. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
That's on me. That's on me. My bad.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. The
Respond to
Razorbacks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll leave it with him. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
At this point on offense, late in the game with the lead, if you can run the ball, get a couple first downs, I mean, you can just bleed all these seconds off the clock and ice this thing.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You've got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart.
I have to get it back at this rate.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Zimmerman. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Of course.
Touchdown, Wildcats. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, you get the touchdown, but there's not a lot of time left. So you need to get the onside kick. You may have time for one more play, one shot to throw it in the end zone and somehow see if you can steal this game.
Of course they
He'll try to
do
tack
that.
on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Really bad.
Here's the situation. First, they have to recover the onside kick, and maybe time for a play or two.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
With the win